Fox 5's Melanie Alwick is following up on all of it. She's live this morning in Washington Circle. Mel, tell our viewers what they need to know right now. What's new this morning?
Well, I think new is a little bit more enforcement when it comes to some of the homeless encampments in the city. That's what we understand is going to be happening this morning, though we have not been able to find any of the very large clusters that had been seen around the city in recent months. Now, behind me here in Washington Circle, there's a group of about 5 tents on one side and 5 on the other. And people camped here around Washington Circle tell me they got notices to vacate on the 29th. Now, take a look at some of these other encampments that we've talked about, especially near the I-66 ramp in Foggy Bottom and Rock Creek Parkway on the way to the Kennedy Center. Now, these have been cleared in the past, but people tend to always kind of come back. The White House says people living in the camps will face fines or jail time if they don't move or enter treatment. The city has been engaged with unhoused residents prior to camp clearings. We spoke to some living here and those who know them.
If you're not helping, then don't hurt. You know, if you're not trying to give people apartments or help their situation out even better, but sending them to a shelter and throwing all their stuff away or giving an option of going to jail, that's just, I just think it's evil.
Rebuilding the White House for $200 million, half of that, you know, will go a long way to, you know, improving people's situation, you know, but you rather knock them down, dehumanize them, you know, make them feel like they're less than, you know, and they're not. You know, everybody's a person. Everybody has a story.
Now, as far as the federal surge, city leaders are trying to see this and portray it as an opportunity for more crime prevention in the communities. Last night, the feds and D.C. police were seen around the area on U Street, for example, and also in Georgetown. Some people unhappy about the show of force.
Get off our streets! Get off our streets! You're trying to arrest innocent people? What's your purpose? What's your goal?
Now, this is on 14th Street Northwest, and residents were alarmed at a checkpoint that had been set up, they said, by ICE and Border Patrol, and they tried to warn drivers to go the other way so they wouldn't get stopped. We have reached out to ICE and D.C. police to try to find out what the purpose of this checkpoint was, and we have not received a response so far. Now, as we've been reporting, legally, this takeover can only last for 30 days, but unless Congress gives an approval for an extension, and President Trump said he plans to ask Congress just to do that, making this go on much longer. And he also claimed that he has the authority to do it without congressional approval if he declares it a national emergency.